Hi, Dr. C. I've been having some Braxton Hicks today, but it currently feels like I've had one for 10 minutes straight, tightening all over my abdomen. Is this normal? She said, no. Go to the hospital to be checked.
I just want you to know that your voice makes my heart stop.
Well, hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my 33-week update for my pregnancy. Today was actually my baby shower, so that is why my hair is curled. My husband curled my hair for me this morning. It's very sweet. This has been a packed week, so let's just jump right into it. As you can tell by the title of this video, I did go to the hospital this week. Disclaimer, baby and me are absolutely fine. I'm gonna go over that story at the end of this video because there's so much to go through and it's like a pretty extreme story. So just wait for it with me. At 33 weeks, the baby is about 4.5 pounds and possibly about 19 inches long. She's getting to be the length that she will be when she's born, so that's pretty amazing. My symptoms this week, I'm just feeling very big and pregnant. I'm out of breath, I'm exhausted. I have bad insomnia. The insomnia is just for like a lot of different reasons. Heartburn is keeping me up at night. I'm having to be extremely careful with how I eat, how often I eat, what I eat. Just trying to figure out my triggers with heartburn, and sometimes I can't even like figure that out. I just have heartburn. Like it feels like I drink water and I have a heartburn. I think the baby is just kind of still high. Like I feel a lot of rib kicks still, which means that she hasn't like super dropped yet. So I'm just dealing with a lot of heartburn that's keeping me up all night. Also, my hips are just aching, so I'm turning from side to side all the time, and that wakes me up. Like usually about every 30 minutes I switch sides and that wakes me up. And then also getting up and going to the bathroom, like peeing all night long. I'm on makeup right now, but I'm like not even sure that my eyes are like completely opening right now because I'm just like tired. Hopefully this next week I'll be able to sleep better so that I can function a little bit better, because this last week I've just been like half functioning just from lack of sleep. Today I did have my baby shower. It is such a blessing to me, you guys, because I got pregnant 1 month after I moved to Georgia. I do not know many people here. Since I am pregnant, it's been hard to like make friends and not bail out on them like regularly, just because I'm like not always feeling my best. My next door neighbor actually hosted it. Her name is Chelsea, and it's funny, almost all of my good friends are always named Chelsea. Like there's something about like Chelsea's that I just love. So she hosted my baby shower and she did like an amazing job. This woman is just amazing. I'll have some clips of what it looked like. It was floral themed and just so gorgeous. Oh. I loved every moment of it. The games were super fun. We did a diaper one where like you have all these like diapers and you melt candy bars into them, and then you like sniff the candy bars and like try and like look and see what candy bar it is, and then you guess what candy bar it is. There were prizes for like all the games. A lot of these ladies I met like at Bible study, and they all prayed over me at the end, and it just really touched my heart. So nice to feel like that spiritual support, because having a child is a very spiritual experience. It was definitely beyond what I had ever asked or imagined for, because I was just not expecting a baby shower to happen for me. So I'm just like really, really, really thankful. Not only that, but we got like pretty much all of our necessities. Like, people are so generous. I'll have to make a video on like my baby shower haul and all the stuff that I received, so that if you're making like a baby registry or if you're going to a baby shower, you'll have an idea of what like people may or may not need. I'm pretty much set. Like, that was so cool. Are you guys ready to hear about my hospital visit? It was kind of intense. It was on Friday night and I'd been having like Braxton Hicks for a couple of hours. It was basically like 5 to 15 minutes long, each Braxton Hicks. It felt like tightening of my whole abdomen and then like back pain. I felt like they shouldn't be lasting as long as they were, like 10-minute Braxton Hicks. Like, it just didn't seem right to me. So I text my doctor. Here, let's see what she said. And I have an amazing doctor. She gave me her number and I text her all the time. Hi, Dr. C. I've been having some Braxton Hicks today, but it currently feels like I've had one for 10 minutes straight, tightening all over my abdomen. Is this normal? And she said, no, go to the hospital to be checked. So I said, okay, thank you. We went to the hospital. So when I got to the hospital, I went to the emergency department. They said, okay, well, we've called labor and delivery and they'll be down to pick you up in a couple minutes. Sat down there with my husband, and then a lady came through the doors with a wheelchair to pick me up. And she said, okay, get in the wheelchair. I've never been pushed around in a wheelchair before, like especially at a hospital. Kind of a treat, honestly. She wheeled me up to the labor and delivery unit. When I first got there, they told me to pee in a cup and do like a clean specimen, or like a clean catch, basically. It's like a certain way that you pee to make sure that there's no contaminants that get into the urine, I guess. I don't know, I'm not sure. Then they also took my weight, they took my vital signs, and they told me to get like completely naked except for a gown. That's what I did. Then when I was in my gown, the nurse came in and she attached some monitors to my stomach. Here, I'll kind of show you guys. So up here is where they attached the contraction monitor. It could tell whether or not I was contracting. Down here, like in this area, they attached like the baby monitor so that they could track the baby's heart rate. They kept those monitors on me for a total of 1 hour. At the nurse's station, they observed the contractions and the baby's heart rate and everything and reported it to the doctor on call. She checked my cervix and it was very high and it was closed. She said that that's perfect for 33 weeks. That's a good sign that I'm gonna go to full term. After an hour of being monitored, she said that she could see like 2 Braxton Hicks, but it wasn't anything to be concerned about. The doctor's recommendation for me was to increase my water, drink more water, and when Braxton Hicks like that occur, to lay down in bed and just rest and drink water. I personally feel like I may have mistaken like contractions or Braxton Hicks with like needing to go to the bathroom, like number 2. Kind of embarrassing, but I think that's honestly what was going on. I'm not sure if you're the type of person who gets like crampy type feeling when you need to go to the bathroom, but I do. That was more likely the culprit than actual Braxton Hicks or like contractions. I felt a little bit silly about the situation. It was just kind of an extreme thing to do, but at the same time, like, I was being honest and my doctor wanted me to be checked out, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Plus, this is a really good learning experience because I am a first-time mother, and it's a learning experience to figure out false labor as opposed to like true labor. And even the nurse there was just like, you might come in 4 more times before you have the baby because it's kind of tricky figuring out when it's an emergency and when it's not. Overall, it was a really good experience though, because I got to get all my information into the hospital system so that when I truly am in labor, it'll be a quicker process. Let me show you guys my baby bump real quick, okay? 33 weeks. All right, so this is my girl. She's in there. She's kicking away. Oh my goodness. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. All right, that's going to conclude this video, and I'll see you guys soon for the next one. Bye.
With you, tell me you're sorry, would you? Tell me it twice, tell me it twice.